What's up, YouTube? For Haley's here, back with another video. And if you love content about self-love, self-development, relationships, spirituality, navigating women through self-awareness and my personal experience, then please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. So in this video, I want to be speaking about my thoughts about marriage, and these are just my humblest opinion. These are my perspective. Please do not judge me. Please be nice. These are just my thoughts. I've been thinking about marriage for a long time. And one thing about me, if you ladies don't know, is that I study relationships. Like, I am so fascinated about learning about relationships, you know, because majority of us, we suck at them. And I've always been intrigued about learning about love language, marriages, relationship, the psychological of men, women. Like, I don't know why. I'm just so intrigued. I read books about it. I listen to podcasts about it. I also watch so many YouTube videos about it. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab some water with lemon. Sit down, grab some snacks, because it's gonna be a good video. And it's gonna give you some value. I'm 27 years old. I'm a mother, and you know, when I had my baby, I was pressured to get married so many times. Like, I felt the pressure from my family. Now, I come from a family in my generation where mostly a lot of females, they get married because they already have a baby with their significant other, or they're living with their significant other. Now, what I truly feel is that love and in love does not sustain marriage. And I have never been married. People around me, close family, friends, they get married for the wrong reasons, in my opinion. I've been the back seat and the witness for so many people's relationship and marriage, and why so many marriages nowadays are falling apart, not working out. Basically, I truly feel that majority of women and men in my generation, and from my personal experience and what I've witnessed, people are getting married for the wrong reasons. I'm not trying to be judgmental. This is what I've learned not being married. This is what I've gained. This is like my personal perspective. I've been in loved before in my past relationships and in my current relationship as well. And I truly realize and I truly believe that being in love and loving someone does not sustain a marriage. I truly feel like you can love someone, you can be in love with them, but is that really the reason why are you getting married? In love comes and goes, ladies. You're gonna have moments when you're not in love with your partner anymore. Sometimes you're gonna go through the emotional roller coaster, which is so normal. But why tie the knot just because you have the intense feeling of being in love with that person? Just because you're going through a feeling of infatuation, you're going through a feeling of just being in love. Like, I truly believe that love and in love is not sustainable for a healthy, happy marriage. The reason why I say this is because I've been in love before, I've loved before. I had past lovers in my lifetime where I truly loved them and I was in love with them, and I never married them. Obviously, I was young, but even till this day, I've loved and I've been in love. And you know, when it came down to the point where I was supposed to get married, something deep inside my heart told me, don't do it. Don't do it, sis. Like, it's deeper than that. And, you know, I'm learning and I'm growing, evolving every single day. And what I'm trying to tell you, ladies, is that love is not all you need. You need to feel protected. You need to feel a sense of security within your relationship, where your husband, your wife, whatever, your significant other is your sense of peace. You need to feel like they're gonna be with you through thick and thin. You need to feel that forever. When I mean forever, I mean a long time. That they're gonna respect you, they're gonna evolve with you, they're gonna understand you. And that's exactly why most of these marriages are falling apart. And I don't truly know why, because I'm not there, but from what I'm seeing, basically what I'm trying to say is that loving someone does not sustain forever. Now, marriage to everybody is something different. In my opinion, marriage is till death do us part. Like, we're going to the vault together. Like, this is the man I'm taking to the grave with me. That's what marriage is to me, like till death really do us part. Marriage to a lot of people is not like that. It could be 5 years, it could be 2 years, it could be 6 months, it could be 15 years, it could be 20 years. But to me, it's forever. So before I tie the knot with someone, I want to make sure that they're the one for me. And I know it's so hard to sometimes figure out, like, how do you find the one? How do you know if they're the one? Well, I know one thing for sure, being in love and love, that's not enough. You know, I think loving someone, being in love with someone is the beginning factor, the opening gate to a happy marriage, but it's not what's gonna maintain it forever, long term, you know, till death do us part, depending on what marriage is to you. So from what I'm seeing nowadays, from my generation, is that women get married because of kids, because of convenience, because of finances, because they need a roof over their head, because of sense of stability. But you can have all of that. You can have someone who's loyal to you. You can have someone who's respectable to you. But is that really truly enough? I truly believe that, in my opinion, before I marry someone, I want to make sure that our futures are with alignment with another. I want to make sure that our mindsets are familiar. I want to make sure that we have the same vision, we have the same goal. And a lot of relationships around me and certain marriages around me, they lack that. They have two different mindsets. Some of them are just raising kids together. Some of them are just codependent of one another, and that's not healthy at all. So the reason why I'm not married yet, and I could have been married with the person I had a kid with. The reason why I've never married the men in my past is because even though some of them treated me really, really, really good, I just felt like they wasn't the one. I just felt like we wasn't compatible with each other. And before you get married, I feel like you and your partner, you guys should be connected. You guys should be really compatible. Your souls are like intertwined. You feel so connected to them physically, mentally, emotionally. We are talking about forever. We're not talking about 5 years, 2 years, 3 years. I'm talking about for the ladies that really truly value marriage and want it to be something long term. Before you tie the knot, and if you're young, just really think about these things, because this is a lot of things a lot of people don't think about. You know, just because you have a baby with someone and you love them right now and everything is all good right now, do you really feel like they're your purpose partner? Do you really feel like they're in your life for a reason, not a season, not a lesson? Your blessing may be your child, but come on, ladies, it's more than that. Do you feel like they're really compatible with you? Do you feel like they're your soulmate? You know, I've never been married before, but I do know one thing. When they say you know, no one in the world can understand that. No one in the world can tell you anything about that. But from what I'm witnessing, a lot of people around me are getting married for the wrong reasons, and they are miserable in their marriage. They are getting divorced. And this is something I want to avoid. You got to ask yourself, is this the person that is going to love, support, respect? Is this the person that is truly meant to be with me through every stage of my life? I mean, we are human beings. We're constantly evolving. We're constantly changing. And there's times, ladies, there's a lot of moments in our life when we are very, very difficult to love. But we got to make sure the person that we're marrying is going to love us through all those steps and not give up on us the first 2 steps, the first 2 stages. You know, we got to make sure the person that we are marrying is not going to leave us. A lot of marriages are falling apart. When people are married for years, those vows fall apart. Those commitments fade away. People forget to realize why they got married in the first place. So What I'm trying to say is that, ladies, especially the young girls, that one day watching this video, remember, you are young. Don't get married too young, because what I'm also noticing is that people forget to live their life, and you don't want to get married one day and then you or your partner have not lived your life and y'all feel like y'all settled too fast. And another thing is, you don't want to get married just because there's a child involved. Some people do that because they feel like, well, we might as well, there's a baby, we might as well, we've been together for 5 years, we just might as well. I mean, there's people that been together for years and years and years in their relationship, you know, it seems very healthy, but then as soon as they get married, it falls apart, you know. Like, I noticed that too. So as I'm learning and I'm reading these books and I'm watching a lot of videos from relationship experts, I'm like, wow, like, love is not all you need, you know. There's so much more to that. My whole point in this video is that love is not enough. Happiness is not enough. Having kids is not enough. Convenience, comfortability is not enough. That's like the beginning stages of a relationship or a marriage. But if we're talking about forever, we are talking about years and years and years long term. That's not going to sustain that. There needs to be a purpose. Like, this person, you got to feel like they're your purpose partner. You got to feel like your vision, your career, your mindset is aligned with one another. Y'all got to feel like y'all on the same page. And you know, I've been in relationships where I was so invested and I was so crazy. I was head over heels, but I'm like, wait a minute, our futures, our mindset, emotionally, mentally is not connected. We're not compatible. Compatibility plays a big factor. Now, I'm no relationship expert, I'm no marriage expert. I study this a lot because I'm so interested in it. And you learn a lot by being on the outside and just analyzing and just witnessing and just seeing. You also learn a lot through your own personal journey. I've learned so much throughout my personal journey. I've been in love and I loved before and ended my relationships with the people in my past. I never ever looked back. I never ever try to reconcile. When you find the one, or when you find that person, you know, when you know, if you don't feel that way, ladies, feel anything bigger than just the intense feelings of being in love and loving them, I would just say to take your time and don't do it so fast. Just be patient, okay? Because sometimes the people that you fall in love with, they're not the same person 2 to 3, 4 years. Sometimes you start to realize who they truly are. Sometimes the person that you may marry is not the person that you fell in love with, you know? People, sometimes men, they like to sell you dreams, you know? They like to tell you things that you want to hear, and then when they got you like that, they'll leave you. They'll leave you high and dry, or they'll leave you with so much disappointment. They'll leave you with regret. So just please take your time, ladies. That's all I'm trying to say. These are my thoughts about marriage. I truly would not get married until I feel like there is a purpose between me and this person. Like, it has to just be bigger than him caring about me, the sex being good, him just being a good parent, him just working hard, him just being nice to me, you know, more than that. If that's just what it is to you, then that's fine. I'm not judging. But most of the time, you can be with someone and you're just so comfortable with them. You just have them there because, you know, they're nice to you. They give you good sex. They cook for you. They take care of you. But like, do you emotionally, mentally are connecting with them? Do you feel like they're the one for you? Are you treating them the way they are treating you? I know you can be attracted to them. They can look good. There's more. You know, my mom and my dad, they've been married for 27, 28 years, and they are actually happily married. Everyone else around my family, I don't really see happiness. I see a lot of misery. I see a lot of regret. I see a lot of resentment. These are just my thoughts. Moral of the story, ladies, is before you get married, Just make sure this person is gonna love you, grow with you, align with you. Like, just make sure it's bigger than the intense feelings you have when you're in the in love stage, because that comes and goes, you know, that fades. It comes back, yes, but are you willing to put in that work in? Is he willing to put in that work in? You know what I mean? So these are just my thoughts. Comment how you feel, if you agree, you disagree, your personal perspective. I would love to know. If you watch my video long enough, please help your girl out. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back for more videos.